Okay, my dudes, this is getting a little crazy. I have 40 shipping labels that need to go out today. I printed them yesterday because they needed to go out yesterday, and I'm so swamped. So I'm just going to get through this as quick as I can, try to get you guys the information that you require. Levi's, this isn't Levi's brand, Levi picked this up. Winnie the Pooh vintage diaper bag. This came from the Everything Was a Dollar garage sale, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. So there's not really anything that's going to happen to this in shipping. It smells a little funky, not bad, like Bengay or like Esper cream, something that is weird. So hopefully that's not an issue for the buyer, because I didn't notice it until just now. And this has been a challenge for me as an eBay seller. My father before me and Levi have like desperately low sense of smell. Like, I don't smell much of anything. I smell fire. I smell like, but if I walk through like the detergent aisle at a grocery store, it's like my face hurts, like I'm assaulted, but I don't actually smell in the sense that like you taste something rather than just having ice on your tongue and you can tell it's cold. It's weird. So sometimes I get in trouble with eBay buyers who are like, dude, this thing smells awful. Why did you sell this? Sorry, here's your money back. I don't have. So the fact that I can smell that either means it's one thing that I have a receptor for that isn't broken, or it's really, really strong. Either way, I'm a little worried about it. But at this point, the buyer has paid for it and I agreed to ship it. So we'll figure it out. Canon normally does well for point and shoot cameras. This Snappy I've found twice, and both times it has sold for good money. I found a yellow one first. It was a variant color that's harder to get, evidently. And this I sold as, I think, tested read. I put batteries in it. It did everything it was supposed to do without film, and I put that in the description. So it sold for $24.99. I think that was probably free shipping. The beginning of the summer, I went and got a yard sale, and I paid $5 for a huge pile of pins, something I really like doing. Because of stuff like this, it just sells eventually for $5 plus shipping. Halloween themed things, easy as it can be, and sold for $5 plus shipping. What on earth? No freaking wonder. Wow, that's cheap crap. So I bought these collated labels, and I couldn't get this one to tear. They taped two together. Man, cheap junk. Anyway, gotta get that shipped. Another Hoarder House book. I really liked the image on this one. I thought it would do well because of that image. $9.99 free shipping. Did not do super well. These small pulp fiction books from the late 40s, super good. If you can find them. I found a bunch of them all at once and have been selling them for years now. If you can find them, they do well. Had a buddy come sell me a whole bunch of his parts, his video game stuff, before instead of taking it to the local trade video game store. This is a Boba Fett controller for an Xbox One, sold for $90, probably free shipping. I'm pretty sure it was free shipping. That's a really nice piece. Cool thing. Paid $1 for this at the Everything's a Dollar garage sale. Season's Greetings from the Little Mermaid, sold for $22 free shipping. 3 vintage Care Bears. These are not worth what I was assuming that they were worth to sell individually. They were like $10 plus shipping individually. I mean, you could hold out forever and maybe get 15. And big lots of plushes or very large plush go in this gigantic 24 by 24 bag, poly bag that I have. Makes life pretty easy that way. Ernie, the Count, Gordon, and Indian Chief sold. Oddly enough, these sold for $25 even for all three. I don't know what I had them priced at, probably 10 and 15, but it feels really odd that they came up at exactly $25, because normally I price things like 99 cents. Anyhow, same buyer. Like, these were two different lots, the Sesame Street and the Native American, and so same buyer on both. Paid $25 free shipping. Big old Harley badge on the front, Topeka, Kansas on the back. I paid, like, I think this was maybe a $2.99 East Peoria Goodwill. Sold for $10 plus $5 shipping. So not Harley, just, I don't price it up anymore because it sits forever. So Harley is just another regular $10 plus shipping t-shirt to me. So if I can get it cheap enough, then I'll do it. Well, everything's a dollar garage sale. Hokey Pokey, My Little Pony, Target exclusive from 2005, I think is when this one was. Vintage-ish, vintage adjacent, new in the package. Sold for $16 free shipping. Going to Australia, I think. Definitely international. This is the second Rainbow Bright that I've found this summer. Paid $1 a piece for them. This one sold for $22 plus shipping, as quick as a day and a half or so. She's got a little bit of a dirty face, but it'll clean up. But I didn't bother to clean it up. She got some stains on her legs too. But Rainbow Bright's a hot property still. Jules Verne books, 3 of them, sold for $8 free shipping. I would not be picking this stuff up. I already own it. It's out of a Hoarder House, and I made a bunch of money a long time ago. I'm just trying to make listings that people will buy without throwing this stuff in the dumpster. I forgot to show you this one. This is wrapping paper, stuff I picked up out of the Hoarder House, and it's old wrapping paper will do well if you source it cheap, and you can sell it cheap. It will sell. These had really kind of cool retro hippie patterns on them, so I wasn't surprised at all that they sold quick. Sold cheap, $7 plus shipping, I think. Let's go find that shirt. This is some kind of professional cycling brand I never heard of, and I think I got it on Whatnot, and it sold for $14.99 plus shipping. 5 Care Bears. These are the 2003 reissues. They sold, paid $1 a piece for them. They sold for $22 plus shipping. So I'm in them for $5. Giant poly mailer, easy as it can be. Grandma calls, you pick up the phone. I had to keep trucking. This Ruger shirt didn't sell as high as I thought it would. 13 plus shipping. We already did that. Okay, so I went into the Hope Chest like some time ago, and I found this game called Clue Mystery Museum, and it is evidently super rare. It was 100% complete, but you have to use a scorecard, you know, Clue, to keep track of things. And we played it a couple of times. We had a lot of fun. We ran out of scorecards, so I went online and looked at, you know, people selling the parts, and bought a packet for $10 of scorecards and extra pieces. Well, I sold the extra pieces for $10 plus shipping and got my scorecards for free. But look out for this Clue Mystery Museum. It's weird. I can't tell you what to look out for on board games, like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons and that kind of stuff. But the oddest board games are worth something. So, like, you just either have to get good at knowing, or look up lots of things. Not most board games, like everything. The stuff you come across most commonly isn't going to be worth much. But if you're looking up the oddball stuff you don't see, you're going to hit some home runs every once in a while. I could have made a bunch of money on that one. Another game is Fantasy Forest, Dungeons and Dragons TRS. But the kids wouldn't let me sell that one either. So that's the thing. They're super fun and they're old and hard to find. Fireball Island, T-Rex Tornado. That I'm saying that totally wrong. Anyway, some board games that are worth something that you might run into. Another Hoarder House book. I don't know anything about this one. The Little Minister. It's old. It has an inscription from 1905, but I think it's 1889 or something. 1891 even. And then Washington football hat. So this book sold for $11, and this hat sold for $8 plus shipping. 11 free shipping and $8 plus shipping. Giant package of pens. I think I paid $3 or $4 for these at Goodwill. I spot checked like half of them. I just boom, yep, and checked to make sure that they wrote. I paid $3 or $4. There's a 99 pens here. The original pack was like $40 when you bought this particular set of pens, and these ended up selling for $25 used. For it says 100, so it must have been. I thought it was short one or two, but 100 pens for $25. So even these pens are worth $0.25 a piece, but when you buy them in massive lots, you can make money. And then I paid 50 cents for a Stephen King book. Levi found that at a garage sale, and it sold for $8.50 free shipping. So a friend of mine went out garage sailing. This has been a long time ago, over a year, and found she was looking for clothes for her daughter, but she texted me a picture of a table and said, hey, are any of these hats the kind of thing you're looking for? And I'm like, yes, how much are they? And she said $1 a piece. And I said, just buy every hat they have and I'll pay you $3 a piece for them. And for the most part, that worked out really, really well. A lot of those hats sold for $15, $20. One of them sold for $100. This one sold for $15 plus shipping eventually. It's getting hot out here, folks. $38. I paid $8 for these On the Rocks, and then there's Rocks. It's punny. $8, maybe $10 for 8 of these. I broke them up into lots of 4. These sold for $38 plus shipping, so the buyers all in at $55. $1 yard sale. This is new sealed. Oh, I got some trash when I sat it on the floor. Didn't hurt anything. 1997, I think. Anyway, it is old and sealed. Yeah, 1997. Sold for $40. I think $39 free shipping, and it's going international. HarleyDavidson shirt. I picked up 5 or 6 of these the other day for $6 a piece, thinking I was going to get them half price, and then she rang them out, and then I realized I didn't qualify for the half price, and I bought them anyway. Not the wisest decision I ever made. Sold for $14.99 plus shipping. So I mean, I'm not losing money. Let's see. I paid for the shipping label already. And so everything is up there as far as did I make money. Take my $6 out of the money left over, and I bet I made $3. I'm gonna guess $3. So I'm not losing, but I'm certainly not winning. Cool Nike bucket hat. I paid $1 for it the other day. It's going international. It sold pretty quick for $20 plus shipping. Not bad at all. I paid $2.50 a piece for these. So I'm in these for $7.50. They're Lord of the Rings, all 3 of them. PS2 games, and they sold for $24.99. I think that was probably free shipping. And these Lord of the Rings games, I probably could have sat on them for a month and gotten $10 a piece for them, but $24.99 free shipping is pretty good for something I'm in $7. And I got a quick sale, and it's one package, and so I would rather do it this way, honestly. It might be a touch more money the other way, but getting things moved quickly is a priority for me. I got this OshKosh BOS dead stock work button shirt from my buddy Craig, friend of the channel. He had it in his death pile, and he's like, come pick my death pile, I'm tired of looking at it. And so I did just that, and I don't even know. I spent quite a bit of money, but I made quite a bit of money, and that's exactly what he wanted to happen. He's like, I know that you need to make money, and I want you to offer me something you can make money on this stuff, but I need it gone and I can't give it away. So we came to an agreeable deal. And this one's international too. Lots of internationals today. Lots of sales. Holy cow. Okay, so this I thought would have done better than it did. I found this and I was like, wow, that's a banger, and I was wrong. $9 plus shipping. This is a vintage leather Cowboys Snapback. I thought it would have been $35 when I found it. I was just wrong about that. That's why we comp, folks. I didn't comp this. Cheers, everybody knows your name. Crewneck, vintage, cool. I don't remember. I pick up Cheers stuff. I want to say I paid $3 for this at the church mouse, but I couldn't make any promises to that effect. Anyway, it sold for $20, probably free shipping. And then Luke Short, just a bunch of vintage Western pulp fiction. Luke Short is one of many authors who just made a career out of doing Western pulp. Max Brand, Zane Grey, names that people look out for. And there's 13 of those books, and they sold for $14 plus shipping. So you're doing really well at Everything's a Dollar Yard sale. You find some Department 56 stuff, and you're like, for sure, and then they turn out to be worth like $2 a piece, and so you list them for $7 for the pair plus shipping and hope that they sell during Christmas. Those sold right away, but I do have so this is, one says baby and one says mom, like you can see mom, and then this one spells out babies first, and but I do have like 4 more of the just mom one listed for $10 free shipping, hoping that it'll sell during Christmas. Not the best pickup. I mean, there were a lot of really great pickups from that Everything's a Dollar Yard sales, so the best pickups were phenomenal pickups. This was on the short list of the worst stuff that I got, and it sold quickly and made money, so I'm whining about making money, but I did spend $2 to sell something for $7, which feels like not a win. Buying tools in bulk lots work out for me. 1-inch super wrench by Williams, sold for $14.99 plus shipping. And then these two Xbox 360, like, these are both popular games, but they're garbage value, sold for $8 plus shipping. And that's it, folks. I can take a breath. I gotta get these packaged, but I think we're done. I think that's gonna be it. No, there's not a lot of banter today. It's 100 degrees and I have 50 going out. So we got there. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, following, clicking the bell, and all the things that you do. We'll see you on the next one.